Let's read this. Battlefield devs reacts to game's many leaks. I'm not okay with leaks. They're dealt with accordingly, okay? Well, the first Battlefield Labs test took place recently in Battlefield 6, and while participating with the prohibited for sharing footage publicly, that's exactly what happened. Literally said this on Thursday during GXG. We're like, it's gonna leak out like 5 seconds, okay? Because people don't care about your NDAs. I do. I sign NDAs all the time, okay? And I don't talk about stuff, okay? But what did you expect? What did you expect when you're under because you destroyed a franchise? What did you expect? Okay, I'm not saying it's okay, but at the same time, what did you think was going to happen? Hence why yesterday when I talked about it, I said, just open it up. Just open it up. Just talk about it. Them themselves, Battlefield, are talking about it out in the open. This is what we did. This is what's happened. This is the changes. Just show a video. Release the footage yourself. Okay. Says I'm not okay with leaks. They're dealt with accordingly as well. Serlin said on social media when asked about his thoughts. A new Battlefield feature, the ability to drag and down teammate to safety, was amongst the many things that leaked. Oh, there you go. So you can drag. Where's Robert Jones? Robert Jones. They have the dragging in the thing. It says in early tests, Serlin said that it was also be a key feature in a revive loop. Going to say expecting to see some interesting use in the next test. Serlin also asked if EA might consider dropping the requirements for participants in the sign a non-disclosure agreement for future tests. He didn't confirm anything, but laid out the developer's position. He says, quote, we have loads of feedback from very active testers selected in good amounts and also get right areas for us to be able to use it. Just release your tests on your own site. Control it. You can say, you can knock everyone else down, show your footage, right? So here it is, right? You can drag. Look, Battlefield 6 news. I don't know if this is official, right? But I'm not gonna click on this because it's not official. But if Battlefield came out, if EA came out on their own channel and posted the gameplay and had their devs talk about it and say, this is early access. We're looking for feedback at this. Get it on board. Get on board. This is 2025. You pushing back and saying that the people leaking this stuff, it's going to get out, right? If you just canceled 542X9er, the next person that's going to come in will leak it afterwards. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It says it's not too late to sign up for Battlefield Labs. It's possible to get into the future test, Battlefield 6 or whatever the game might be called. Has been rumored to release in fall 2025, but EA is only confirming it'll be out in March of 2026. It will be out by March 2026, CEO Andrew Wilson recently said, and the EA could shift the game, potentially avoid the clash with GTA 6. In addition to multiplayer, the next Battlefield game will have a single-player component developer by Motive, and also unannounced mode of Ripple Effect that is rumored to be the Portal mode. Okay, so there you go. Just come out and say it. Don't. You have to. You know when you're starting to skid, you don't turn away from the skid. You turn into the skid, right? You turn into the skid. That's what they need to do. Battlefield and EA need to turn into the skid. Instead of letting other people get the views and whatnot for their leaked footage, you put the footage up there yourself and say, hey, this is what we're doing. You put it up with what the stuff that you said yesterday or the other day. You post the whole list of things that you were doing. You show that in a video. They put some effort into it. Okay, say it's an alpha, say it's early access and stuff. We love the feedback. Put it in the comment section, and then people will shit on you in the comment section, and they will also give you feedback. You have people that you can actually pay for to scroll through and filter the stuff that's actually good feedback, and everybody else gets, see you later, okay? But turn into the skid. Don't turn away from the skid and start spitting out more out of control. Those are just my thoughts. Let's see. Z says, what do you expect as the devs when you don't pay for your own internal Q&A? Got to get the players, then F you. Right. But if they just turn into the skid, they'll fix this. Titan says COD already has these features. Not making sense, 30. Sarge says. I actually played with the game, and I actually played the game. I had a really fun time with it. I really want to shout it out because I want it to feed, but I'm not of an NDA. You already broke NDA. You told us that you're playing it. How dare you? Titan says I'm predicting 2026 for the game. 1 year of playtest. Yeah, I think it's a mistake personally, Titan, because even if it's 1 year of playtesting, look, no matter how we look at it, if it comes out this year, it's not going to be done when it comes out. If it comes out this time next year, it's not going to be done when it comes out. Regardless of when it comes out, it will not be finished when it comes out. He says, turning into the skid is scary. People do not like driving and floating sideways. Right, because they also don't know how to drive. But if they knew how to drive, they would know to turn into the skid. Hilly says, this isn't a turn into the skid situation. This is please stop filming my car wrecking. Right, because they're like, what do we do? I don't like leaks. It's like, hey, instead of watching those leaks, we provided you footage of the test. And if you would like to join the test, please sign up for Battlefield Lab, and we'll love to get your feedback. That's turning into the skid, right? We'd love to get your feedback. Hey, you want to be part of our Discord? Hell, they can even do that. Don't even put it on YouTube. Put it behind the scenes on their Discord. Hey, you want to sign up for our Discord? You want to sign up for the thing? They put it out there. And then if that footage leaks because they put it out there, then it's their footage that they put out there. right? They own that footage. It's their game, okay? So they should put on their Discord, hey, are you a member of our Discord? Well, you could check out the new game footage on our Discord. Sign up today, right? Or just put it on your YouTube EA account. Hey, check out the new stuff. Tell us what you think. The good, the bad, whatever. Or, you could do what Tim Kaine always wants you to do.
Tell me what's good, give me a clue. If you only rant, then what can I do? Do gamers know what they want? No. Do devs know what gamers want? Also no. Tim grabs...
All right, there you go. Turn into the skid. Make a negative into a positive. You don't want leaks? Then get control of the car. Sarge says, how dare you, 30? Just because every major AAA game that has released in the last 5 years is released unfinished doesn't mean this one will. Or does it? What are you arguing? That it should be okay with leaks? No. What I'm arguing, Jones, is leaks are going to happen, regardless if they wanted to or not. And if they don't want leaks to happen, then get control of the fucking car and then release the footage yourself. Knock down the people that are doing the leaks and then put the stuff up there. Look, we already did this yesterday, right? Yesterday, they literally came out with their own thing. We read it, the whole thing. Where is it? Right here. On Twitter, right? On Twitter yesterday, they come in and say our design philosophy of our gunplay. They literally describe everything they did in the playtest. This is what people are doing. Here's the feedback and validation of it. This is what we've done. Feel the different weapon archetype. Instead of putting it on paper and saying it's early access and this is the stuff we're working on, all they had to do was attach the video to this, right? And then people wouldn't go out to try to find the leaks. They would just go find what they posted, which they posted here. And everything about what was in the playtest. Leaks are going to happen. If you think you're going to put your game out and everyone's going to follow in a line like ducks, right? I don't know if you've ever teached kids before. Hey, kids, everyone get in a single file line. Is everyone in a single file line? No, there's always one kid that's picking his nose and he's off to the side. You're like, Timmy, you got to get in the line. Right? There's always one that's never going to follow direction, right? So if you think you're going to put it out to thousands and thousands of people and you think you're going to control the narrative, mistake number one, especially when it's Battlefield, something that's failed miserably the last time. So people want to see what the next one is. 2 times. It failed 2 times. Battlefield 5 failed. Battlefield 2042 failed. More than Battlefield 5. And now you're opening it up, right? You make the problem, okay? You make the problem, and now they don't have a solution. They're like, I'm upset that our thing got leaked. I don't like leaks. Then just show what you have, right? If you show what you have and say, hey, this is early access, we love your feedback, because they're getting feedback anyway. You get the feedback of the actual people that play the game, and then you're getting feedback to people that actually see it afterwards and go, oh, you're opening it up to the community because they're opening it up to the community. They said they wanted the community's input. You'll get the input. If you like it or not, you're going to get input. Hell, it says right here. At this stage of content with Battlefield Labs in pre-alpha, and the play sessions take place with a closed dev environment focused on testing small chunks of a larger array of features, some gameplay features are placeholder, work in progress, and huge bugs in performance not being representative in final experience. However, even during this early stages of development, you get a good sense of our new design approach. Just show us. Tell us what you think, right? They don't want to show leaks because they definitely are going to remove the drag feature. They're going to, look, there's footage out there right now. Everyone's always going to compare it. Just like they compare Watch Dogs and Spider-Man for the graphics downgrade and for whatever else. That's out there. Welcome to the world of 2025, okay? They're going to say and go, hey, look at the alpha footage. This was in the alpha footage. It's not in the final game. It's out there, again, right? Turn into the skid instead of turning away from the skid and losing control because they can control the narrative. Hey, these are features that are happening. When someone else's footage is out there and they're on Reddit and all these other places going, no, this is early access, this stuff. Just show the stuff and control what it is. Very simple, right? You have a line like this where it says, feel the different weapon archetype. You pay somebody with EA's $1 billion that they have in microtransactions from Madden and FIFA and everything else. You pay a person their minimum wage or whatever it is for an editor. This line, feel the different archetype of weapons. Make a video showing the different archetypes of the weapons in pre-alpha. Improve the aim control. Take that and show it in the video. Weapon balance and fun factor. Show some stuff from that. Look and feel of the movement. Show people running through with the movement. Move it and interact with the map. Show the map. Edit it. Put it out there. Ta-da! Look, I just saved them a whole bunch of time on their car insurance. Sarge says, bro, pre-alpha, but the game is coming out this year. Name a game that was in pre-alpha March and out before December. Well, they did say by 2026 it's coming out. So, but do the devs know what they want? I say no. Look, I'll tell you what I think. The person who's talking about they don't want, who's this guy? This guy is the director, Serlin, right? Is Serlin the director of, I think he's the director. I guarantee you that EA has different plans than what the company's doing, right? The company's saying, I don't like leak. But EA is saying, hey, let's do some guerrilla marketing. Let's get the buzz going on. Let's get 1,000 people to sign up. And someone said, you know, the leaks are going to happen. They're like, yeah, let it happen. Let it naturally happen. Okay. And then they come out and say, well, I don't really like. And meanwhile, Andrew Wilson's probably going, oh, this is good. This is great. We're getting the feedback of the people that we want to see. We get to hear from the people, see what they like, see what they don't like. There's no such thing as leak. If they want to shut this down, they can shut it down. So he might not like the leaks, but they're there. Right, so Sarge, if EA doesn't have a big games later this year, they might force into the coming out this year. I'm not sure what the release. These dev videos have given us way too many memes. We'll be quoting them for years to come. Yes, we will. No idea. Cares Timmy. Let that shit leak. Yeah, little Timmy, right? Here's the best part. And I'm not saying this is what happened, but who's to say they didn't leak it themselves with an account that they created, right? It's on Reddit. You can pull it, but they haven't. It's still let me see. This is They black out the people's names because obviously they'll get in trouble. Yeah, you got the drags sequence. Yeah. Why is this still on Twitter? Why isn't this pulled? Why does this article have it inside the article? Quoting the person that doesn't like the leaks, showing a leak within the article. Why isn't it pulled? So is that leaked or planned? Just saying. Makes you wonder. It makes it harder for leakers at a watermark. Yeah. And even if the leakers start showing their stuff, the public mindset would be like, oh, Battlefield is being transparent. They're showing footage from the playtest. We all feel like we're part of it because we can see it. But now it feels like I got to do something dirty, like I'm looking up porn, okay, to see a playtest of a thing that got leaked. They're like, oh, the leaks are out. Did you guys see the leaks? The leaks are out there. They're over on Reddit. Go over on Reddit. It's still up there. Like, so is that leak or is that planned? I would assume that it's planned. It's guerrilla marketing 101. Okay, now. Again, I'm assuming. I'm not saying it's factual. He says the posturing of the dev to say I don't like it is so stupid. Turn to the skid. Yeah. If I was him, I would have came out and said, yeah, you know, this thing we knew it was going to happen. We just wanted to get the feedback. We want to make the best game possible. So, you know, take a look at the video and let me know what you guys think. Huh? Turn into the skid. Here, IGN. Everyone's on it, right? IGN has an article. Gameplay. Battlefield fans are digging the leaks, and EA hasn't taken them down yet. What? Get out of here.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care. Jerry.
EA doesn't care, okay? And everyone thinks that these are actual leaks.
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it, okay? Battlefield fans are digging the leaks. Let's run that over, right? Now, let me paint you a picture here. Let's get on board. How do we sell Battlefield, the next Battlefield? Well, what's down? Well, the fans are upset at Battlefield, right? They're upset at Battlefield, okay? What do? Well, let's start early. Let's get the environment in and people playing the game. Okay, let them feel like they're part of the situation, part of the process. Okay, then we'll sign them up. We'll get the buzz. We'll get pre-orders, right? Pre-orders of people interested in the game. They get a nice little soft base of who signs up. They see the servers crashing. They get signed in. Right? It builds up this hype. Oh, a lot of people are interested in Battlefield. Yeah, we're going to make you the best Battlefield. We got 4 teams working on this Battlefield. We got a campaign. We got maybe a Battle Royale coming, right? We got a whole bunch of stuff working on. We have the big test coming out. It's only 2 hours. 2 hours. This Sunday. It's actually Friday, right? And then it leaks. And it leaks on Friday, and then the weekend happens, and everyone's watching it over the weekend. We can't block it on the weekends. We can't do it. Let's run the articles. Battlefield fans are digging the leaks on EA. Hasn't taken down yet. Why is that? Why hasn't EA taken it down yet? But yet have an article where the dev says, where the actual dev says, Battlefield dev reacts to games many leaks, and I'm not okay with leaks. Get out of here. Stop it. This is planned 100%. Leak something from Nintendo and see what happens to the leak. Leak something from Borderlands and see what happens from 2K. Let's see. Despite requiring players to sign an NDA to prevent details of EA's upcoming Battlefield game leak online, it leaked online anyway. No shit. Let me go find. I gotta go find my what we said on GXG. Right? I said it's gonna leak in about 3 seconds. Okay. Participating in games closed playtesting have been up to. As a report, when it leaks surfaced, the footage seems to confirm that modern setting previously teased by Vince Zampella discussing or distinguishing it from the other Battlefield games. A quick scroll through Battlefield subreddit gives us plenty of firefights as well as a taste of the game's destructible environment's handful of mechanics, including the ability to hang off vehicles and drag wounded teammates on harmful ways. Okay? So they have another. Here's another. They're posting the actual leak in a news article. How come IGN can post this and it's not getting taken down? Okay. Most publishers are fiercely proactive and leaked early footage as pre-release gameplay can feature incomplete animations, unfinished UI, and less than stellar graphics. Well, by the way, that's all that is what 2042 was when it launched. So imagine that footage, okay, with incomplete animations, unfinished UI, and less than stellar graphics is the game that they just described what 2042 was when it launched. Okay, this time, however, despite the fact that players are breaking confidentiality agreements by uploading videos of screenshots, EA has yet issued takedown. Turn into the skid. Perhaps that's because, unlike Battlefield 2042 lukewarm reception, fans seem pretty pleased with what they've seen so far. Quote, I'm scared to say that, but this game is shaping up very damn well. See? I hope there is no catches, said one player, with another adding, the animations of the weapons moving around while running, doing anything look better than 2042 to me. Another person says, dude, even in pre-alpha state, the explosions, bullets, and projectiles wheezing by, buildings crumbling down, dust kicking up. This has so much potential, exclaimed another happy player. Quote, I can't get over how good it sounds and destruction look in alpha, opted by someone else. Okay? 5 minutes of gameplay. EA expects the next Battlefield game to launch in this fiscal year, 2026, which also means it would also release sometime between April 2025 and March of 2026. From our first official revealing just last month, we know that the new Battlefield will include the return of traditional single-player linear campaign, which has been welcome news. Players disappointed in some excluded of the multiplayer Battlefield 2042. Well, there you go, right? If you think that this is not planned, I don't know what to tell you. 100% planned. And based on what's happening right now, about the feel of what the game is, and the next playtest and how it feels, will tell you if it releases later this year or if it doesn't. But regardless of when it comes out, it will not be complete. And when I say incomplete, I mean like if there's supposed to be 10 maps, they'll release it with 6 and then give you 4 after. If they tell you that this is going to happen, it's going to be broke buggy, day 1 patch, 1 week patch, 1 month patch is going to be a thing. Remember, developers said little jank is good, right? All games come out and they need a day 1 patch. All games come out broke and they need to get fixed over time. Developer said that. He says, if I want to get one over on the leakers, they say straight up, we started it because, right, we're leaking it ourselves. Titan says artificial hype. We got 4 dev studios to make the drag the teammate feature, Altern says. They need 5 dev studios to stop leaks, I guess. Right? 4 can't do it. We need 5. 5. Like, you can literally hire someone for minimum wage, and all they do is surf all the forums to see if there's a Battlefield thing. And they go, hey, we have a thing. All right, pull it. Because this is advertisement. This is planned. All right. Well, these are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Please make sure you share, like, subscribe.